317 two ball.
See, yeah, you should fucking smash me. 1-6. It's not even over. Not the best.
Those were a few moments from a recent cricket competition I've been playing in. I'll show you the rest of the montage here shortly, along with a recap of how much fun it's been playing darts again and how my cricket strategy and mentality have been paying off. I'm currently sitting in the top 16 of the bracket after winning my first 3 matches. I play Jason Cameron next. Now, I've already recapped the first cricket match against Mark and my 5 ways to deal with insane nerves at the Aki video. If you missed that one, check it out after this. I've had tremendous success with the techniques shared in that video. But for now, let's go over the top 64 match against Larry, who was so hilarious and has single-handedly reminded me how much I love and miss playing darts. I could barely get through the match without cracking a smile like every round. So let's get into it. This is a best of 5 legs match, by the way. Here we go. It's game shot.
Alright. See if I can save some face. 318s and 120.
I had the 20s close.
Oh, jeez. I guess I've been scoring. Yeah. Look at the score. 1-6. Not that bad. It's not even over. It's not the best.
320, 318.
Going to me. Are you serious? You saved that for this? One game?
I know.
That was nice. Very pretty. What the fuck is wrong with me?
.317 two ball.
See, yeah, you should fucking smash me. Nice hit.
Thanks.
Wow. 7 15s.
Oh, it looked like 9.
Yeah, it got bumped out, but I'll take 7.
All right, we got to pause here for the question of the day. Should you force a bull race when you're behind in cricket? You can see here I'm behind in points, but I have the bulls closed already and I only need 1 mark to get ahead. So I could score a single bull with dart number 1 and then risk missing treble 15 or a single double 15 combo. I mean, I have winning darts in hand, but there's a second option where I can go for an easy breezy 3 single 15s to close his last house and force him into a bull race, where Larry needs 3 bulls and I only need 1. I see professionals force bulls, which surprises me, but I'm more talking about the non-elite skill level. What do you guys think? Comment down below if you like doing this or too scared to risk it, or if you hate it when someone puts you in that situation and you end up choking. I personally love this because it really freaks people out and I love the bullseye. Okay, enough theorizing. Let's find out what happens, shall we? Three 15s.
Oh my god. I guess you fucking got me on that one. Nice. That's good move. Oh man, that was a good game. You know, I just choked. You got me. You totally played a lot better strategic game. Not to mention you threw some good shots also. I mean, a lot of good shots. I capitalized, but I choked.
You started strong every leg.
I did watch your video.
Oh, did you? One really cool thing about being a content creator is after almost every match, my opponent wants to kick back and chat for a bit, ask questions about a recent video of mine or the products that A to Z carries. So it's really awesome just to see how social everyone is, even in a distant, remote online darts match. I'm feeling really happy 2 months into playing again. The nerves, the shaking in my hand have subsided. The change in my mentality and the coping techniques I've implemented have been working wonders. I've even gotten comfortable enough to start experimenting with physical changes. I tried full rhythm throwing in 2 of my 501 matches and in that cricket match against Larry that you just saw. I learned that although it feels much better to throw with a full rhythm, I averaged noticeably worse than in my set position play before. because I simply cannot form my grip quick enough in the draw. And I was particularly bad at my doubles rhythm throwing. So as of right now, I'm experimenting with a hybrid approach, but I'm gonna have to keep working on that in the background and report back later. In this next cricket montage of our best moments, you'll see I go back to set position play against Jan Arga in the top 32 match. All right, I'll just be showing mainly the beginning and end of each leg since those were the most exciting parts.
120, 419s.
Jan always took control pretty early on each leg, as you can see here. Skipping to the end where I need 3 bowls to win. Neither of us pointed much. It was a tight game.
Game shot.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Jan dominated leg 2 as I try to survive on bowls here. Whoops.
3 bowls.
He does secure leg 2.
Nice starts.
I started pretty poopy in leg 3. And Jan snagged a lucky treble 16 for a big 5 mark. I'm getting myself in gear to step it up.
Six 19s.
Thank God for good timing with a 6 mark. I'm getting better at correcting really bad first darts. Skipping to the end now, Jan has winning darts in hand if he hits 4 bowls. I'm so lucky. And my turn, I have to hit these 2 bowls.
Game shot.
I'm starting to get more clutch in my journey back to darts. Jan with a monster 6 dart in round 2 of the 4th leg. He keeps the advantage all the way. Skip to the end now. I have winning darts in hand. I need bowl for point lead. There we go. Now single 19. And double 16.
Ooh. 1 bowl, 119, 116.
I'm so sad here as Jan only needs 2 16s for point lead and a single bowl to win. I'm shook, clearly in disbelief that I get so lucky only needing a single 16 for the match.
Game shot. Great game.
Good game. We'll see you again sometime.
Yeah, definitely. All right, see you later.
See you later. Bye.
And there you have it. You're all caught up on the cricket front as I await my top 16 match. The moral of the story is, if you had watched both those matches in their entirety, you'd learn pretty quick that I almost never open strong in cricket. But ironically, although I'm battling performance anxiety, I pretty much never really choke in the end. It's always my end game that saves me. I happen to be proving to myself that I'm actually quite clutch on the 15s and bowls, fighting my way back in cricket, always chasing my opponent who's in the lead, and then capitalizing on do or die moments when my opponent gives me a golden opportunity to secure the win. I find it fascinating. It's almost as if I'm so used to being deeply stressed, like coming into the match, that the feeling is all too familiar during pressured situations where normal competitors would be like, oh shit, this is scary. I, on the other hand, see no difference between opening a leg of cricket versus needing 3 bowls to win the match, where if I miss, my opponent will swoop in and steal the leg right from under my nose. There is virtually no difference between those situations. They're equally stressful to me because I'm just so focused every round on channeling my nerves for good. I'm so focused on combating my negative inner dialogue with positivity or even neutrality oftentimes. I'm usually not even concerned with my opponent or how dire a situation is in any particular game. Each and every time I approach the Aki, I have the exact same objective: to have relaxed concentration and not judge myself anymore. I don't even impose expectations onto myself anymore. Like, I need to open with 6 marks in cricket, or I need to hit a 140 in 501. Nope, not anymore. I just want to comfortably and precisely direct the dart to the board 3 times in a row and hope for the best, honestly. That shift in mentality has been everything this season. I've learned more about how to enjoy and be successful at darts in the past 2 months than in the past decade. What I've learned is to focus on my mentality and my emotional state for the first time ever as a competitor. I can't stress enough how big of a relief it is to let go of the embarrassment of underperforming, or not trusting your throwing mechanics, or not being the greatest player in the nation. Most people just don't want to acknowledge the mental side of darts, or just flat out undervalue sports psychology. So I've been working on like 3 different videos tackling a monster topic and the classic saying, darts is 80% mental. I've been interviewing in the background, doing a ton of research, and analyzing my mental progress so far, which has been massive in 501 this league season, 8 weeks in. I genuinely believe that I can achieve another 10 points per round bump next league season if I continue to work on this. I've spent 10 years developing this, the technical side of throwing. It's really only my mind that can get in the way now. And maybe making a tweak to the scallop notch in my dart so I can form my grip faster and potentially convert into a rhythm thrower someday. That's still a possibility I'm considering. The point is, if you've put in the practice, mentality might be the only missing item in your toolbox. And if you struggle with extreme nerves and choking under pressure, it's all mental. Take advantage of my 5 ways to calm your nerves at the Aki video. Great for folks who let their emotions and expectations get the best of them. Even if you just deal with anger issues rather than nerves, watch the ending of that video. I think it'll help.